Scar in the Jungle Book, Nagini in the Harry Potter franchise, the anaconda in Anaconda, and all the rattlesnakes that appear in those Western movies for just 10 seconds and go Those snakes are the unsung scaly stars of the silver screen, never paid for their work and never so much as nominated for an Oscar. Today we celebrate them in this, possibly the world's first ever Hollywood-themed snake quiz. Roll sound, roll camera, action! This is Stephanie. Yeah, I know, that's just how she spells it. Anyway, Stephanie is a brown tree snake from the island of Guam in the Western Pacific Ocean. This is Tom Mix, who starred in many Western movies in the early to mid-1900s. What do Stephanie and Tom Mix have in common? If you get bitten by a venomous snake, don't take first aid advice from Phil in the movie City Slickers, and whatever you do, don't follow the examples set by Lady Fei Zhu in Babylon or Maria in Snakes on a Plane. What am I referring to, and what do these foolish film characters get so terribly wrong? Speaking of Snakes on a Plane, which, if any, of the following was considered as a possible title for the sequel that has never been made? Snakes on a cruise ship, snakes on a runaway tricycle, snakes on a low-carbs diet, snakes on a plane too, snakes on their lunch break, snakes on a walking tour of the Pennines, snakes on a sabbatical, space snakes on Mars, snakes on a stag weekend in Prague, or snakes on a seesaw. The life of a Hollywood celebrity may seem glamorous, but in reality it's tough. When a movie star goes out in public, all eyes are on them. It can be very stressful. They're always looking over their shoulder to see if they're being followed. Some wear dark glasses in the hope that people won't recognise them, while others try to sneak past without being noticed. There are even those who resort to wearing a disguise. Can you recognise this resident of Hollywood and elsewhere in California who has an unimpeachably cool name? The name of the snake who works as advisor to King John in the Walt Disney movie Robin Hood is A. Sir Hiss, B. Sir Pent, C. Sir Melundy's, or D. Sustainable Development. I've got the answers. Question number 1. Tom Mix was highly skilled with a lasso. Brown tree snakes make a lasso out of their own body and use it to help them inch their way up trees that would otherwise be too wide or too smooth to climb. Question number 2. If you're bitten by a venomous snake, you should not try to suck the venom from the wound. It can make matters worse, and if you've got venom coursing through your veins, then matters are already pretty worse. Question number 3, none of those titles was ever considered for a sequel to Snakes on a Plane, and in fact it doesn't seem much thought was given to making a sequel at all, hence there's no sequel. Question number 4, this is the San Diego night snake. How cool is that name? And question number 5, the name of the advisor to King John in Walt Disney's Robin Hood is Sir Hiss. That's a wrap. Good work, everybody!